What's up, Car Rev 3 fam? The 2026 Acura Integra got tweaked up for the new model year. More tech, a few fresh looks, and some A-spec flavor that actually changes the vibe. I ran the numbers and pulled the latest on what's new, how it drives, and whether it's still the compact you should be thinking about. Here's the real deal, no fluff. First off, the headline. Every 2026 Integra now ships with a bigger, standard 9.0-inch touchscreen. Finally, and Acura upgraded the processor so the UI feels snappier. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard now, and wireless charging is part of the package too, so it's a proper modern cockpit for a compact car. That main screen swap alone fixes one of the Integra's bigger gripe points from earlier years. On the outside, Acura didn't go crazy, but the A-spec gets a bolder body kit, gloss black dive planes, and new 18-inch wheels that actually make it look the part of a sporty compact. Acura also added 3 new paint colors: Double Apex Blue Pearl, Solar Silver Metallic, and Urban Gray Pearl. And you can get a color-matched grille on some trims if you want that more finished look. Small touches, but they add up. Under the hood, the lineup stays familiar for most buyers. The everyday Integra runs the 1.5-liter Turbo 4, making about 200 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. You've still got the CVT as the mainstream auto option, and if you want to row your own, the 6-speed manual remains available on A-spec trims. Yes, you can still buy one with a stick if that's your jam. For people chasing the big thrills, the Type S stays as the halo, a 2.0-liter turbo that rips out 320 horsepower and 310 pound-foot, and it's tied to a close-ratio 6-speed manual. So mid-pack is chill and practical, Type S is full send. Driving feel? For the regular trim Integra, it's still planted and fun. Light, communicative steering, and a chassis that rewards momentum. The A-spec tightens things up with firmer suspension and sportier tuning, and the manual-equipped cars keep the rev-happy character that fans want. The Type S, obviously, is a different animal. You get big car shove, a throaty soundtrack, and much more aggressive handling. If you're into weekend canyon runs, that's the one to chase. Practical stuff? The interior got some refreshed trim and improved ambient lighting on A-spec, plus better finish materials in a few spots. Little upgrades that make the cabin feel more premium without changing the layout. Cargo and passenger space are still typical compact hatch numbers, cozy in back but totally usable up front. Edmunds and other first-lookers liked the step-up in perceived quality, even if the layout hasn't been reinvented. Fuel economy and real-world ownership? The 1.5 Turbo Integra still gives you sensible numbers for the class. Good highway mileage thanks to the turbo and CVT combo, while the Type S sacrifices economy for performance. Totally expected. Acura's official materials confirm the added tech and convenience features, and they rolled the 2026 updates into production and dealer availability for late summer. Now the money talk. Pricing. Acura released updated MSRP details for 2026. The mainstream Integra with CVT starts around $33,400 MSRP. The A-spec sits a bit higher, and the Type S lands north of $54,000 depending on options. Those numbers put the Integra squarely into the value sport compact segment, competitive, especially if you want a sporty hatch that still works as a daily driver. Order banks opened in mid-August, and dealer availability started rolling in soon after. Quick pros and cons so you know what hits and what misses. Pros: sharper standard tech, 9-inch display, plus wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. A-spec styling that looks legit. Manual availability on sport trims. Type S still provides that proper performance halo and competitive starting price. Cons: cabin layout and space remain compact, not a surprise. Some will still hate the CVT if they want a pure auto feel, and the color-matched grille option is one of those love it or hate it styling calls. Bottom line, the 2026 Integra is a smart refresh rather than a full reboot. Acura cleaned up the things that mattered: screen, connectivity, trim, and look options, kept the fun bits, manual, Type S, and kept pricing reasonable. If you want a compact hatch that doubles as a daily driver and a weekend smile maker, the Integra still deserves a hard look, especially the A-Spec if you want attitude without going full Type S. Alright, Car Rev 3 fam, if you're digging this quick breakdown, smash that like, drop a comment with which Integra trim you'd grab: Cooper, A-Spec, Type S, and don't forget to subscribe to Car Rev 3 for more 3-minute real car reviews and the freshest updates.